him up. Another miss by Houston.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Parker outside. Outside Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Ariza. Solid defense there from Ginobili.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And Parker, here we go. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Now the dish to Howard. Ginobili against Harden. Pass to Ariza. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Parker.
This is as good as it gets from the charity strike here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The Spurs making a switch here. Boris Diaz checked in for West. Anderson comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Martin's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Aldridge. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the Executive of the Year award, it is an odd one. I mean, given yearly to the executive that was deemed to have had the best year with their roster, that is perhaps the hardest thing to evaluate.
And for the Executive of the Year award, it's hard to evaluate because for GMs, Clark, it takes years of moves to reach a certain point.
Yeah, it's an annual award, but it's awarded for years of decisions, if that makes any sense. One big signing or trade isn't quite enough to win the award.
Harden kicks to Howard. Harden dishes to Howard. Tipped away. Diaw with the steal. Here's look at that.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Capella. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's McDaniels in for James Harden. Rockets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. He's off on the second. Here's Green, and he gets it to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Rockets trailed by 11. It's stolen by Martin. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Martin with the ball. And Anderson slams it in.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For San Antonio, they've missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight, 3 of 7. And the Spurs making a change here. Duncan's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Houston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle. They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
So for the Rockets, Moniunas is checked in for Howard. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverley. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
They're sending guys to the line way more than they should here. They need to play good position defense and avoid the reach-in sloppy fouls.
San Antonio leading by 13. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Green. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
For 3.
Green's got 7.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Martin can't get it to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Spurs up by 16. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Rockets. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Beasley out there with Moniunas. And it's Terry in at the point guard position. Harden outside. And the shot is long.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Feeds it to Ariza. Takes the 3. That's good.
Trevor Ariza.
San Antonio leading by 15. Parker with it. Guarded now by Jason Terry. Pass to Leonard. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Moniunas. Howard's checked in for Houston. Patrick Beverley comes in for Jason Terry.
Patrick Beverley.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues. You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to give them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
From deep, Green. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
To the inside. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break.
Rockets foul call. Dwight Howard.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Leonard hits them both. Now Beverley deflects the pass. Houston moving it around. His 3-pointers off the mark. Spurs leading by 14. Leonard against Beasley. And Howard with the stuff.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, you might as well make those adjustments right away.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Dwight Howard.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
San Antonio leading by 10. Parker passes to Aldridge. Here's Leonard. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
It's Harden with the drive. Duncan with the block.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Kicks it out to Ariza. Out to the right wing. Harden outside. It's stolen by Green. Hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball. Mills, he's checked in for Parker. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Leonard kicks to Green. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. It's tipped. Kicks it out to Beasley. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their efforts. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Spurs.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
Yeah, I thought the subs came in and did an outstanding job, Kevin. Those points off the bench were huge.
And in what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and it'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we watched this team play.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Kawhi Leonard. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Shooting for Houston. Kawhi Leonard.
The first one falls. Houston a whole new 5 on the floor. San Antonio also making some changes. Boris Diaz checked in for Duncan. Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Ginobili in for Daniel Green. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
6 to shoot. Terry. From deep. Ginobili grabs the board. Outside Leonard. From deep 3-point range. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so it's San Antonio, easily taken